So right from creating the need, letting people recognize of how this will add to their experience, to now letting people have their cars in their hand like a smartphone.
One, because we were entering in India after everybody has settled down. Secondly, we were trying to establish our brand. And the third thing was a differentiating product.
Till back then, automotive was automotive, tech was tech. Now you had a hybrid coming in. So what were the key moments or the mentors and the experiences that shaped your thought process into bringing this kind of differentiation? All right. Hi, everyone. This is Divya Thakkar from Humans of EV, and we are here at another episode of the Fireside Chat with Divya. And today we have Mr. Manish Patel, the CIO of JSW MG Motors. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
And
Pleasure.
I am so glad to have you here on the show. And so you've had an extensive experience, and you've kind of redefined of how people look at connected cars. And over your years, today in this episode, we would like to explore the learnings that you've had, the wisdom you've had over the years, and what would you really want to give out as a message to the youth who are, getting into the same industry or looking to disrupt the markets the way you did with the connected cars. Because I think, when the concept came in, the people were really not, familiar. That's one, but they never understood the concept of why would they need such a thing in their life. So right from creating the need, letting people recognize of how this will add to their experience, to now letting people have their cars in their hand like a smartphone. And now they can't imagine their cars without it. So there has been a full cycle of let's say letting people know something that they always wanted but never had, to now having it at the tip of their fingers. How has the journey been so far?
So I think it goes back into 2017 when we were conceptualizing the vehicle that we as MG Motor wanted to launch, right? And we wanted a very clear differentiator. If you talk about a non-differentiated vehicle, what was being given in 2017, everybody had the same thing.
Yeah.
What would distinguish our brand from others, right? One, because we were entering in India after everybody has settled down.
Yes.
Secondly, we were trying to establish our brand. And the third thing was a differentiating product, right? Not just from a looks perspective, but also from a feature perspective. So we said, let's launch the first connected car in Indian market, right? So that's how the vehicle was conceptualized. Initially, it was purely connectivity, no apps, a small portion of vehicle voice recognition inside the vehicle and things like that. And then we tagged our vehicle as Internet Inside. Okay. So that was a very clear differentiator why a product of MG is different from the other OEMs. I have Internet Inside. So that's how the first conceptualization of the vehicle happened.
So now you've just made a statement to people that, we're just not giving you cars, we're giving you smart cars.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So, like you mentioned that you've had an incredible journey. So right from L&T starting 1995, where you started your career, to becoming the CIO who transformed MG Motor India into a tech-forward automotive leader. Till back then, automotive was automotive, tech was tech. Now you had a hybrid coming in, right? So what were the key moments or the mentors and the experiences that shaped your thought process into bringing this kind of differentiation?
Great question. I just answered that one in my previous podcast. Okay. So while I was in my L&T days, okay, we were given full freedom to conceptualize, to put applications into place, and do things by dirtying our hand.
Yeah.
Okay. If we failed, we were again said, don't worry, retest it again. Let's go and do it. Right. When I compare that era of 1995 when I started my first days, and I compare 2017 when I started working for MG, same thing. 1995 we had a startup kind of a mindset. 2017 was again a startup. mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Full freedom to
Mm-hmm.
do what we wanted,
Mm-hmm.
conceptualize and deploy it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I did not do is do any transformation in my MG
Okay.
Motors day. Everything
Mm-hmm.
was from ground zero.
Okay.
So there was no digital transformation that actually happened there.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to have a very clear digitization roadmap
Mm-hmm.
that we wanted to build and put in place,
Mm-hmm.
and specifically for customer experience.
Mm-hmm. So from the tip of it, the customer was at the heart of it. It was about
Precisely.
the customer's experience and what you're delivering as a value add to them, as differentiating again, how you said, differentiating from the vehicles that they are used to and coming to the futuristic
Not just
vehicle
from,
that they
not
can
just,
have.
Divya, this is not just from uh, only buying perspective. The
Mhm.
experience that we wanted to create was from the time he lands up on my website.
Mhm.
That's where the experience and the journey of the customer starts.
Uh-huh.
Traditionally, what used to happen was that I bought a vehicle,
Mhm.
the OEM forgot about me,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
We did not want to do that.
Mhm.
What we wanted to put in place was, once I was shopping for a vehicle or looking for a vehicle,
Mhm.
till the time I buy it and till the time he owns it,
Mhm.
I wanted to be with him
In connection
as a
with the
brand,
person. Yeah.
right? And I wanted to see to it that during this journey, the customer is willing to rebuy my vehicle again, right? He sticks on to my, glued on to my brand. And the second, third vehicle is always going to be an MG and nothing else.
Because
That
the
is
brand
what,
experience has been so
precisely.
enriched.
So that is what we were conceptualizing on.
Mhm.
So it's not a journey where I sell my vehicle and forget about the customer, but I wanted to be with the customer always.
It's about an ongoing journey.
Ongoing journey.
So I think, again, yes, as a matter of fact, any consumer, not just for a vehicle or anything else, once the person sticks to the brand is only when the experience towards the brand is enriched, not
Correct.
just the product, like you've just sold it and then you forget about it, like you just said. So when MG entered into India in 2017, the biggest challenge again was that the Indian consumers had no reference point to what a connected car is, and they did not understand what it meant for a car to be smart. And coming to a market like India, where it is a highly price sensitive market,
Mhm.
where they would want to save every penny for a feature that they don't consider as useful, right? So how did your partnership with Jio specifically help you solve this fundamental customer understanding that was missing? How did this kind
So
of
I
come up?
mean, a couple of ways I can break this down, right?
Mhm.
First, when we launched our product, it was only about connectivity,
Mhm.
right? Some very basic apps running on the SIM that we provided inside the vehicle,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And again, I mean, this is an ever evaluationizing a journey,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
It keeps on evolving,
Yeah.
right? Now, if we were not evolving,
Mhm.
we would have hit brakes, and then the
Yes.
competition takes over you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You look at today as a product, our
Mhm.
product.
Mhm.
No other OEM provides as many connected features in a vehicle as we do,
Okay.
including the apps on our infotainment,
Mhm.
right? So the journey with Jio was starting with connectivity,
Mhm.
but we did not want to stop there. Everybody, I mean, not everybody, but there were other players who could provide connectivity.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
as matured as Jio, but
Mhm.
yes, there are. Okay.
Mhm.
But we did not want to stop there. So we
Mhm.
said, what next? So we
Mhm.
went with voice recognition
Yeah.
of Jio.
Mhm.
What next? We went with the apps, which is the music app
Mhm.
with Jio.
Yeah.
We integrated the voice recognition with the Jio music app. So
Mhm.
I don't have to search for songs.
Yeah.
I can just name the song and it
Name
will
the
play
song
for
and
me,
yes.
right? Then came the next thing.
Mhm.
Now, what do you do? So we
Mhm.
said we want store inside, just like your cell phone,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Where you can download your apps.
Mhm.
As simple as
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Some apps are free, some you have to subscribe, right?
Mhm.
So that's where we are right now as a
Mhm.
part of our journey.
Uh-huh.
And we do have things that are being crystallized and formalized as to what next.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I was coming to. That from connectivity to having voice commands in 6 different languages to having to play songs and the AC turned on at this. What next? I mean, that kind of
Honestly, I would not be
gets
able
me
to divulge
excited.
that, right? But yeah, Again, the core thing is we want to remain ahead in this domain of the vehicle. You asked a valid question. Why would people come? What would people be thinking when you launched a smart car? It's as good as the first car being given a Bluetooth connectivity to your phone, right? People did not know about it. It's all about how you market your product, how well integrated it is with your devices, and that's what we actually did. Okay, so it all goes back to the branding, the marketing, how you do it.
It's about letting people know that you need it, you just don't know it yet.
Correct. And the one philosophy that we always, even today, we run with it is, I want to keep my customer away from his phone in his vehicle. So it starts all very basic, from the Bluetooth getting connected automatically to a paired phone, to voice recognition. And voice recognition, I just have to call the person's name, and he will. The VR is smart enough that it will connect. Right, it will pick the right person. If there are two Divyas, it will give me an option, which Divya would you like to call. Right, I can say I want to call Divya Thakkar. It will call.
So that's what. So it's more like a phone handy.
At
the command of your voice.
Correct. The basic aim that we were trying to do is let the customer not worry and try and see his phone.
It's like
everything is on your infotainment.
Yeah, it's like the car having its own Siri.
Yep, precisely.
Okay. So, traditional automotive manufacturing in India was plagued by inefficiencies, unplanned downtime, and energy waste that directly impacted cost competitiveness. So, before your Siemens MindSphere implementation, how severe were these manufacturing bottlenecks at the Halol plant? Could you walk us through how your digital twin solution not only achieved that remarkable 15% throughput increase, but fundamentally changed how manufacturing team approached the problem solving?
So, I think erstwhile manufacturing plants, auto manufacturing plants had very less automation, right? With the advent of time, automation kicked in. So the paint shops were the first to be automated. Then came in the robots of building your bodies. Then came the robots of putting your instrument panel inside the vehicle. Now you have robots which can just glue your glass onto the vehicle, right? You have robots who can implant the engine inside and tighten everything. From a fully automated robotic plant to kind of semi-automated.
Yeah, a breakdown of the processes.
Yeah. So, so in the erstwhile days, it was a challenge. Keeping a huge inventory of parts, maintenance parts for the equipments. You never know when the equipment is going to break down, right? All of a sudden, and as an example, during Diwali, every OEM is trying to pump in as many vehicles as possible, because philosophically, people believe that that's the best time to buy a vehicle.
Yes.
Right? And you wouldn't like to have a breakdown then. Yes. But unfortunately, older days, this used to happen, and there was nothing that could prevent it. Right? Now, what has happened is the manufacturing team gets a lot of insights from the IoT devices that are there. Okay, even old equipment, manufacturing equipment, can be implanted with an IoT device. All right, and it can gather data out of that. When is it going to be breaking down? When do you need to replace the part?
Studying the pattern.
Studying the pattern of braking failures, right? So there are a lot of corrections now that come in because of the huge data that the manufacturing team has a visibility to.
Yeah.
Right. And with that, it brings in efficiency, not just from a production perspective, but even from an energy perspective. Are you utilizing the right amount of energy? So that's how it's helping us to get the 15% efficiency.
Which sounds really great. And I think when it came to breakdowns, were you the one who initiated this replica virtual mirror of the plant?
No, it wasn't. It was kind of a joint effort between us and the manufacturing team. So we understood their problem, and jointly we went into and said what could be a good solution. Right? Nowadays, when you go with the newer equipments from the manufacturers of the equipment, everything comes built in. Right? The insights are already there. Right? In the initial days, it was kind of difficult to figure out, right? Because that equipment manufacturer would not have the right implants into that machine. It would be some kind of a third party who you will have to investigate, who can do it for you and extract the data and things like that. So no, it was not purely IT. It was purely we understanding what the problem was from a manufacturing perspective and then working with them. Because if you look at manufacturing equipment, it's more controlled by manufacturing than IT.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
I am not an expert in fixing a robo which is painting your vehicle. That can be done by the manufacturing team,
Person who's been handling it.
But when it comes to extracting the data out of the robo and giving it to the manufacturing team, that's where my role comes in.
Analyzing it and then letting them know what's going on with it.
I can teach them to read how it is done.
Yeah.
But predominantly they are the SMEs.
So it was more like a collaborative,
Very
problem
collaborative,
solving approach there. So the automotive industry has a notorious problem. Customers would have completely different experiences at different dealerships. Inconsistent digital touchpoints and fragmented service journeys. Again, how they would have the brand experience. So before your Adobe Experience Cloud implementation, how broken was the customer experience ecosystem and how did your omni-channel digital transformation from 50 dealer websites going live in 10 days to achieving 400% increase in inquiries solve this fundamental customer problem?
So as I said, right, I mean, we wanted to create a very digital centric customer experience. Okay, right from the time when a customer lands on my website to the time he owns the vehicle. So that was the definition of the digital roadmap that we wanted to have from a customer experience perspective. Certain things helped us also. I'll give you an example, like in COVID. Showrooms were open, but customers were not willing to go into showrooms, right? So we tweaked our process of customer experience. Fine, I can take my vehicle, go to a person right, house or an office, give him a test drive, take a feedback from him, and then he can decide whether he wants to buy or not. Now, he had an option that a dealer person will come to his house, take all the paperwork and get it done. Fine, no problems. We added one more thing to our digital journey. Without going to a dealership, a person can buy a vehicle on my website. And it is so detailed, customer-centric journey saying that I can compare vehicles, features, and then I decide that I want to buy a particular MG vehicle, right? I have two options. Do I want to take a loan or do I want to fully fund it myself? If I have to take a loan, your journey doesn't break there. So I take the customer to the desired bank he wants to go. He applies for the loan, gets it approved, continues his journey from where he left off.
And on my website. The process happened remotely.
Remotely,
digitally.
Right? So
there is no human contact.
No human touch at all. Till the time he wants to go and buy the vehicle in the showroom. Or he wants to have it delivered at his house or office. It's a completely digital journey. And we did not stop there. Once it is bought, right? First, second, third, fourth service, right? We wanted to make that journey also very simple for him. Meaning, just to give you an example. So you are walking or you are taking your vehicle into my service station. You have booked the service. So you have the ability to book a service at a particular time from the app. Okay. The after sales crew at the dealership is expecting you. Which means that they take your vehicle and they punch in your VIN number and the entire history of Divya's vehicle is in front of them. What do they need to do from a service perspective? What are the recommendations that Divya can buy? Right? See, normal servicing, oil change, X, Y, Z, cleaning, washing, done. Right? Somebody would say, oh, I forgot to inform him that I wanted to have my wipers changed. Right? But we provided our after sales team at the dealership to even prompt, are your wipers working fine? Do you want them to be replaced?
A proper diagnosis.
A proper diagnostics, right? While the vehicle is getting serviced, it gives the owner a complete set of where his vehicle is during that process of getting serviced. he or she has the ability to pay for it also, not at the dealership but digitally.
Oh.
Not that, the complete ownership of the vehicle, how much have you spent behind that vehicle, is available to a customer on his
So
app.
all the data is available if ever
Right.
I plan to, resell my
Right.
car or let
Yeah,
go
yeah,
of it
yeah,
at
yeah.
some point of time.
Everything
so I would
is
have a
there.
cumulative addition of whatever I spent after purchasing.
Yes.
Okay. So just one small question. You said that the whole process was digitalized. Coming to the buying section. So, quick commerce, yes, you just select a piece of clothing, you punch in the payment and the clothing arrives, right? But when buying a car, there is a lot of paperwork involved and, a lot of things that need to be put in process.
Mhm.
So, from the customer's perspective, how simplified was the process and what were the challenges in simplifying it?
See, basically, once I've made the payment,
Mm-hmm.
right, that's where the customer buying experience ends,
Hmm.
right? Now comes the process of getting your vehicle registered.
Mm-hmm.
That's where majority of the paperwork
Yeah.
gets handled,
Hmm.
and that's being handled by the dealer.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be done by my platform.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So that
So
the dealer can go and collect those
do
documents.
whatever it is, yeah, collect
Mhm.
the documents,
Mhm.
registration done, and then
Mhm.
he will call and say, where do you want me to deliver your vehicle?
Okay.
Are you coming to the showroom or should we get it delivered to you?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So
And the
that's
delivery of the vehicle at the showroom and his office or home is the same.
equally glamorous.
Yes.
Great. Okay. So MG faced the classic problem of being an unknown brand in the market dominated by established players. Traditional automotive marketing wasn't working. So how did your MG-Jio ICP with its home to car connectivity, in-car app store, voice assistant solve the brand differentiation problem and create a unique value proposition that competitors couldn't easily replicate?
I think, as I had mentioned, right? I mean, the technology was something that we wanted our vehicles to be very clearly differentiated.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to be first everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
From a technology perspective, in vehicle technology. Given the fact that we had done enough for the vehicle part of it with Jio,
Mm-hmm.
and truly it's not enough, we continue to define the journey. But we said, hey, the vehicle has a Jio connectivity.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicle has a Jio set of applications. A vehicle has a Jio voice recognition. Why not bring the same experience to a customer's home?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So again, a very simple thing that we worked out with Jio was, if I, as a customer, I'm having a Jio connection in my house,
Mm-hmm.
right, and I want to keep myself away from my phone.
Okay.
Simple examples that we took, right? Why can't I book my service
Mm-hmm.
with the ease of maneuvering it on the TV?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than opening a phone,
My phone
unlocking
and
the
going
phone,
to the
opening the app,
Yeah.
doing all those things. So instead of doing that, I can do this.
I just give a voice command and it's done.
Voice command, everything opens up. Second thing, morning, TV is running, a business channel is, I'm watching news, need to go to the office. But I don't recollect how much my vehicle would run. An example of EV, right? How far can I go? Can I go to the office and come back or not? Because I did not realize it yesterday night that I needed to charge the vehicle. Right? While watching the TV, I can get that.
Okay. Let
Just
me
through
know
a
how
voice.
many kilometers can I travel with that battery.
Simple as that, right? So we took these simple things and brought it to the home of people.
And all these small things, but tedious things that the person would struggle with every day.
Yeah, it's not, I would not say struggle, it's cumbersome, right?
Yeah.
One, I walk to my phone, or if I have it, then I have to unlock it, open the app, go to a certain place where I can see how much I can run. Here it's, hey,
okay,
how much can I run my vehicle today?
So a 10-step process brought down to two. All right.
And by the way, we are not stopping there, okay? We have some innovations coming on that as well.
You've got us excited for that, but you're not revealing
No,
the
I
facts
would
yet.
not reveal that.
Okay, so now we are going to shift gears a little bit and have some fun. So here's this rapid fire round that we have. So you just have to answer with your gut, pick an option that you like, and you don't have to explain, but you can if you want to. All right. So after 26 years in the automotive industry, what's your go-to fuel for those late night tech strategy sessions? A, strong black coffee, like the old school energy. B, green tea, calm focus for complex problems. C, energy drinks when the connected car platform needs debugging. Or D, just pure adrenaline from solving tech challenges?
D.
Spoken like a tech guy. Okay, so if you could go back to 1995 when you started at L&T, which piece of today's technology would you introduce first? A, cloud computing, B, smartphones, C, AI and machine learning, or D, 5G networks?
Smartphones.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to know how people survived back then without
It's
those.
on the hindsight, right? I mean, I see a lot of people and children today.
Yeah.
With smartphones, the ability to go and do other things is less. But on the other hand, it comes out to be very handy as well, right?
Yes.
I mean, specifically when I talk from a tech or a work perspective, it's handy.
So let's say you're hosting a dinner party with three tech legends. Who would you invite to discuss the future of connected vehicles? A. Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Bill Gates. B. Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, and Tim Cook. C. Mukesh Ambani, Ratan Tata, and Mr. N.R. Narayan Murthy. Or D. Henry Ford, Akio Toyoda, and Ola.
So I would pick 4 out of the given set of choices,
Okay.
right? First is Elon Musk, Tim Cooks,
Okay.
Mukesh Ambani, and the fourth one, what options did I have?
So it's Henry Ford, Akio Toyoda, and
Akio
Ola
Toyoda.
Kalenius. Okay, so you've picked all 4 options. Okay.
One each from all the 4 options.
Yes. So I'm telling you, the IT guys have this habit of picking, short picking and making all the best from all the given options.
Yes.
Okay. So stranded on a desert island with only one piece of technology from MG's connected car ecosystem, what would you choose? A, the Hello Geo voice assistant for a conversation because you're stranded alone. B, the OTA update system to keep improving. C, the eHub platform to plan your escape route. Or D, the AI mood lighting.
The B, C, and D don't make sense at all to me when I'm stranded. So I think it's the voice recognition where I can have more things going, for me,
Yeah.
so that I can plan things out.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a Monday morning, and you discover that all MG cars worldwide have lost internet connectivity. Your first instinct: A, call the Geo partnership team immediately. B, check if it's a cybersecurity incident. C, analyze the cloud infrastructure status. Or C, grab a coffee first, then solve the world.
So I'm not responsible globally for the connectivity, okay? So if I have to rephrase, let's assume that the connectivity is lost in India, right? My first instinct would be to call Geo.
Okay. And then let them handle it.
No, I mean, I got to figure out whether they are having any issues or not. I mean, most of the time they have been proactive in letting us know if there was a problem. There haven't been much, but sometimes it happens, right? It's technology. So they have been proactive enough to let us know. Now, if that hadn't happened, I would still call them first. Parallelly, work on some other things as well.
So, any which case, the call to the Geo team is inevitable.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, complete this sentence. The best CIO is someone who A, codes better than the entire team. B, understands the business more than technology. C, can explain complex tech in simple terms. Or D, turns every crisis into an innovation opportunity.
So I will pick the B. The reason being, I would stitch technology based on the business processes.
Makes more sense. When you do decide to retire, what would be your ideal post-retirement activity? A, teaching young engineers about automotive technology. B, writing a book about digital transformation in automobile manufacturing. C, consulting for startups on connected mobility. Or D, finally learning to cook using smart kitchen appliances.
I think D would be better option.
Letting go of all the steam and
I mean, there is a reason behind it, right? I mean, there are enough startups who are already working on connected mobility and things like that. I'm not really sure where I will fit in there. Okay. Writing a book, too difficult for me. The first one was
teaching young engineers.
Teaching young, yeah, I could get into academics, but not on a full-time basis.
So when you said there's another reason behind it, I thought maybe option D is finally spending some time with my wife and impressing her for all the time that I've been busy with tech.
Though I will be very honest, she doesn't want me in the house post my retirement.
She wants to let you have your life like Ja Simran, Ja Ji Le Apni Zindagi.
No, it's not like Ji Le Apni Zindagi. You stay away from my house. You are better off not being in the house.
Okay. So, which of these moments gave you the biggest eureka feeling of your career? A. When the first MG Hector connected to the internet. B. When you realized voice commands could work in 6 Indian languages. C. When digital technology increased plant efficiency by 15%. Or D. When you saw customers booking cars in 5 minutes online.
D, sorry. Customers can book vehicles. And again, I mean, the first one also was the connected car, right?
Yeah.
I mean, launching the connected car, yeah.
You can't pick all the options all the time. There has to be one.
So I will rephrase it. Launching the first connected car and defining
letting people order it online in 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Your approach to building high performance IT teams is mostly like a cricket captain. Everyone has a specific role. B. A movie director, bringing out the best in everyone's performance. C. A startup founder, agile and experimental. Or D. A Formula One team manager, precision and speed.
D. Precision and speed is what I would look for.
I'm glad you picked one this time. I was just thinking, while giving you the option that this is again going to be a combination of 2 or 3 options together.
No, it's just my instinct. You have to be precise and you have to work with speed. Simple as that. Great.
So in 2030, when people talk about Manish Patel's legacy at MG, what would you want them to remember? A. A person who bought India's first connected car. B. The leader who made complex technology simple for everyone. C. The CIO who transformed manufacturing with digital twins. Or D. The visionary who proved that automotive and IT are inseparable.
D. Automotive and IT are inseparable.
Okay. So definitely with most, your options that you selected, D was always there. So definitely you are one among those disruptive leaders. Yeah, that's what the rapid fire says about you. Okay. So moving on to our next question. Connected cars can generate massive amounts of personal data, creating a trust crisis with the customers who fear their privacy is being violated. How did you solve this fundamental challenge of balancing data monetization with customer trust? And what was your approach to implementing India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act compliance while still delivering a very personalized experience?
So, again, I mean, when the Digital Personalization Data Act comes into play, right? I mean, it's already signed up and it's just supposed to be announced someday. I think the customer, not that because of this act, the customer is not conscious about how his data is being utilized. But we at MG assure our customers, and we have had questions from customers, I mean, you have insights to all my data.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, I have. But the good part is I'm not sharing it with anybody. I'm churning that data and giving it back to you. So as simple as that. One good example of, one of my apps, which controls the vehicle from the phone, right? It gives an insight to the driver how his driving behavior is.
Okay.
Right? Whether he's good, whether he's harsh braking, whether he's turning suddenly, whether he's into rapid acceleration. I capture that data from the vehicle and give it back to him. I mean, not just the owner of the vehicle, while most of the vehicles might be driven by drivers also.
Drivers, right? Or let's say kids for that matter.
The guys might not, the owners might not be there in the vehicle physically with them, but they have the ability to say how safely or maturely the person is driving a vehicle, right? So I mean, we don't honestly say that I don't have visibility. Yes, I have. But in turn, what I'm doing is I'm churning the data and giving it back to you, right? While the Digital Act comes into play and we are preparing it for the same, we always have had maintained that the customer's data is his, not ours. Okay. We as OEM, I cannot claim that data is mine. Okay, it's his. We are just a custodian of it. What this act will do also is we will now have an option for the customers to choose whether he wants to maintain more privacy of the data, which we are doing right now, right? It's just that when you buy my vehicle today, I'm not in any way saying that I will manage your data the way I would like to do it, right? But the thing is, privacy is not known to many customers, right? So yes, he will have to say yes, so that I acknowledge and I take that acknowledgement from the customer saying that he has agreed to, right?
Yeah.
Which is very prevalent in other markets. If you look at Europe or US, other places, all of these have privacy acts in place. It's just that it is now getting inside us. So the government has been very proactive in making sure that their platforms are privacy driven. We are making sure our platforms are also privacy driven just by taking an acknowledgement from the customer. Not that we were not there, we are there. It's just that one step has to be introduced, that Divya, I take your consent to process the data. That's about it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to quickly wrap up because I think we have a hard stop. So looking at everything that you've built, right from India's first OTA updates to the MG-Jio ICP platform, what breakthrough are you most proud of from the perspective of how it fundamentally changed the customer behavior and industry standards, not just technical achievement?
So the way we launched our vehicles, one after the other, right? We were the first one to bring the internet inside. We were the first ones to launch an EV as well in India, right? So from a platform perspective, we have diverse platforms. We continue to focus more on EVs as well, right? I mean, if you've seen, we have recently launched the Windsor as well.
Yeah.
And we are bringing in 2 more niche high-end products, completely EV. So one is the platforms, right? We would like to have some sustainable platform. Secondly, from a feature perspective, we would continue to ensure, right, that we give more to the customer, right? Keeping in mind safety always is there. I mean, so I think those are the 2 priorities that we continue to work on.
Okay, great. This has been absolutely fascinating, right? Your journey from L&T to transforming MG Motor India into a technology powerhouse. So the way you've consistently, solved real-world problems through innovative technology solutions, from connected cars to digital manufacturing, shows exactly, how and why you are considered a visionary in this segment, right? So do you have any parting notes for the aspirants, the students, the employees, or the people who are working in the same space about how do they put customer experience, business, automotive, and IT all together to create a great product and bring about a change that you've actually got?
So my philosophy is very simple, okay, and I tell this to my team. I have a customer inside and I have a customer outside. Both have to be treated equally.
Could you please elaborate? Customer inside and customer outside.
Business functions are my customers.
Okay.
Right? You got to treat them when they have issues. The same way I tell them that customers, when they have issues, fix them,
solve them, and give them a solution.
Be out of their way. As simple as that. So I have customers inside on the organization. I have customers who are owning the vehicle outside my organization, and I treat them equally.
That's
my organization should not suffer, and my customer outside should not suffer,
and that's a win-win. That's a win-win for all the 3 parties.
Yes,
including you. All right. So it was a great session. I am so grateful that we got time and we could sit here and talk about it. And I'm sure that the audience would have gained a lot of insights from what you've shared and your experiences. And we hope to have you back soon again on our
truly appreciate
show. That time probably discussing what you're doing on your retirement.
Yeah, that would be the next one. But I truly appreciate, and again, I mean, nothing can be defined and solved or make people understand in 45 minutes or an hour, right? I mean, it's a journey of 8.5 years that I have done, right? And we continue to evolve on that, so it will continue to evolve.
Yes, definitely. I'm sure the audience look forward to it, and I'm sure they'll have a lot of fun listening to this episode. So great. Thank you everyone for watching.